Okay, in this lesson we're going to look at 1.08, and that is gender of nouns. In Spanish or in English, all nouns are just neuter or neutral. They don't have a gender. But in Spanish, everything, not just people, is either masculine or feminine. So we need to know that because that's important for our adjectives, and because remember, an adjective needs to match in masculine and feminine. So if you were talking about a girl and she was pretty, you had to use guapa, right, with an A. And if it was a boy, you had to use guapo, for a boy. So this, however, also works with things, okay? So if an item, if a chair or a desk or a wall is masculine, your adjective needs to be masculine. And if it's feminine, if that thing is feminine, then you're going to have to use a feminine adjective. So that is very important to understand, okay? So that's one thing. So everything masculine, every noun has a masculine, is either masculine or feminine, okay? Now, you're going to learn more about that later, but that's kind of the gist of it right now. So here we go. We've got Pablo es, and remember, Pablo's a boy, so we would say that he is serio. Paquita is a girl's name, and so we would say she is lista. Okay, so we're going to go through and you would practice boys and girls. We're still talking about just people here. And here we've got some more. Describe the following people from the adjectives from your vocabulary list that you already have been studying from lesson 1.07. So you're to answer yourself. Yo soy. If you're a girl and you're tall, you'd say alta. And if you were a boy and you were tall, you'd say alto. And then make sure you check your answers. Again, we've got another writing activity here, and this is actually, I believe, going to be turned in for one of your assessments. Yep, you're going to turn in a quiz, and you're going to turn in 1.08 writing activity, which is this right here. So what you're going to do, first of all, is you need to decide if this person that's being described is masculine or feminine, and then you need to pick an adjective and make sure it matches. So La Señora González is, because it's La Señora, and that's a woman, whatever adjective you pick for her needs to be feminine also. Pepito, is that a boy or a girl? And then you decide what form of the adjective you would use. Okay? You are, okay, you are. It depends on who you're talking to, right? If I'm talking to my husband and I say, you are handsome, I would say, tú eres guapo. But if I was talking to my friend and I'd say, you are funny, I'd say, tú eres cómica. So it just depends on who you're talking to. But either way, it's going to be singular, and it's going to make sure it matches. So you're going to go through all of these, and you're going to make sure that you write out the whole sentence, usted es, and then the adjective. So make sure you write the entire sentence, and you are adding the adjective in there. Okay, so those are your two assignments for 1.08. You've got a quiz and you've got the writing activity. Again, if you're not sure what to put in the blank, what do? You back up and you go to the lesson. And you may have to go to a previous lesson. You may have to go to 1.07 in order to find the answer to what your question is. All right, thank you very much.